welcome to Let's Play Cars International Championship Episode 9, and where it is now time for us to get on with what looks to be our third and final Radiator Springs race in story mode, and that of course is NorthWilly'sButte. And overall, I think I figured out why exactly I dominated the fucking monster truck race as much as I did. And the reason for that is because I forgot to switch over from the professional difficulty back to the champion difficulty, which is probably the only reason on why I just absolutely thrashed the opposition. Hopefully I will not make that mistake again, and so let's now move on. So, I know many of you will probably be raging at me because I forgot to switch back to the champion difficulty once I did Rhythmic Rumble, but apparently I tend to forget these things. And hopefully it won't become... oh, okay. Hopefully it won't become too much of a problem, but again, I'm just hopeful in saying that for one reason or another I can at least manage to get through this with relatively smooth sailing. So ultimately, this is our final Radiator Springs race. Left to beat. As it says up there, only one more Radiator Springs race left to beat. NorthWilly'sButte. And I think as far as I know, for each of the areas that we go to, there are probably 3 road races in each area. And ultimately, overall, this is the last in the Radiator Springs area, so yeah, let's do this.
What's the problem, Sheriff?
Speed limit's 25, and I clocked this hot rodder doing 120. That's the problem.
I am a race car. I go 0 to 90 in 2 seconds. I've never gone 25 in my life. Where's the Autobahn around here, anyway?
Keeps going on about some Autobahn or something. And when I go to give him a ticket, he signs his name on it like I was asking for an autograph.
I'm Otto von Fassenbottom, the famous race car. I've come here to race, but there are no races yet.
Tell you what, Sheriff. Let me take Otto off your hands for you. I'll make sure he stays out of trouble. Hey, Otto, how's 3 laps sound?
Like a Sunday drive. I race in Le Cars. One race lasts 24 hours.
Oh, that's a long race. Let's just start with 3 laps. Come on, Sheriff. Why don't you join us? You can blast your siren. It'll be fun.
Distant third, here I come.
I'm pretty sure this is a 5-way race because I think Snotrod is also in the field, and I couldn't tell you who else is in the field, but it's probably one of the Ornament Valley muscle cars, I think. Anyways, let's now get on with the final road race in Radiator Springs, as of which there are only 9 road races in this game, compared to the predecessor which had more of these, apparently, but I don't know how many. And ultimately, overall, this is a 5-way race, and officially we get 8 Bolt banner points if we manage to win this. After you win this race, visit Lightning's headquarters on Main Street. Ooh. Now that, of course, I think is probably going to be when we officially unlock the first stadium race. Alright, let's go. Let's do this race, and hopefully it will not take me too long to win. Fucking hell. This is an ordeal. Trying again. That's the only comment I have this time. Hi Otto. Get fucked. I almost hit 170 whilst I was in mid-air. Oh, and Otto just got fucked. Well, at least I know this time is actually not leading, compared to all the previous attempts. So there might still be hope, if I can hopefully get this right. But somehow, I still think my chances of achieving this partakeable challenge at the moment are still very minimal.
One for the ladies.
Not accepting that. Okay, I'm actually going to need a drink in a few minutes, because there is no way I can just continue failing at this completely dehydrated. Anyways, so trying again, because apparently I still suck. And my breath is dying. And I don't have anything to revive it at the moment. Also, just to anyone who is inexperienced with what Otto technically means by more or less being get fucked, with Otto more or less being a 24-hour racer from Germany. Basically what he refers to is that overall the guy himself is an endurance racer, which more or less means, of course, that going as long as 24 hours is basically part of his foyer, more or less. Or it's pretty much on his personality profile. He's basically an endurance racer. To anyone who has not heard of the 24 Hours of Le Mans, that's basically what he is. And Otto just shot his way back up into this thing. And I am closing in on Snotrod at the moment, but again, the rest of these AI are not going to make this any easier, I don't think. But oddly enough, with Otto currently being out of the picture, it might be easier. And now I fucked myself. God damn it! Why can I not get some fucking handling around this course? Why do I always have to be compromised by oversteer? And Gerald now has the advantage. It also doesn't help on how my boost tank is very slow loading. Fuck. Oh, never mind. I'm actually catching up to the leaders again. But again, we're approaching my worst corner on this entire circuit, which is clearly this one because of my lack of handling. And the lowest speed I could achieve through that corner without having any more colossal fuck-ups was 101. Almost like the BBC TV series Room 101. And BBC, to any of you who have not heard of the UK, is short for British Broadcasting Corporation. Although to those of you who are global radio listeners, you probably have heard of Radio 2. In one way or another, maybe. BBC Radio 2, of course. Because apparently that is the biggest radio station in pretty much the entire of the UK. Something which has basically been with us since the mid-60s, I think. Oh, come on. Nope, fuck you, Gerald. I'm not getting caught out this time. Although I still lost the position. Right, anyways, final lap, and Otto is pretty much nowhere in sight. So hopefully this might be easier. And hopefully, if I do not make any more mistakes up to this point, or not any major ones, then I might be able to win this, but
Okay, nice.
I still very much have my self-doubts over... Okay, I think I just handed over the win. Unless something colossal happens in front of me and I don't become a part of it. Ah! Ah! Okay. Thought for sure that was going to be worse, but somehow it wasn't. Okay. I really cannot afford to miss this shortcut. Okay. I did not miss the shortcut this time. Just a matter of knowing... And yep, somehow my lack of handling is still becoming my downfall to this entire circuit. Okay, I clearly need this AI to make a mistake in front of me if I've got any chance of winning this. I think that's more or less the only opportunity I really have. Especially considering how Lightning is very much prone to oversteer. Which really doesn't help me out too much. Yeah, I need the leaders to fuck up in front of me if I'm gonna have any shot of... Oh, come on, come on! Oh! I have no idea how I avoided that, but... Am I gonna get the win, finally? Yes!
Style and oh yeah, first place.
There we go. I actually did it. As a result of the leaders being caught up in the sand twisters, or whatever the fuck those things are called, but... Anyways, I finally win at NorthWilly'sButte. I won by less than a second over Gerald, Snotrod finished in 3rd, followed by Sheriff in 4th, and then way the fuck behind everyone else was Otto. So apparently on this run, he was basically more or less light years behind the rest of us, if not a light year. And yes, to anyone who is asking, Lightyear is the alternative name in the Cars universe to Goodyear. So, 8 banner points earned, and we are now 20% complete with the game, and we have 51 Bolt banners to our credit. And yes, I shall save the game now. In response to my victory here at NorthWilly'sButte. And I think for the next segment we'll probably be doing the first stadium race, unless there's a cutscene. And I don't think there is, but... oh, never mind.
That was a good race. But now let us race some more.
Wow, again? You really like to race, but maybe you should take a break, see the town.
No time for seeing. Only time for racing.
Yeah, but don't you think you should get a souvenir while you're in town? Do you have a girlfriend back in Germany?
Yeah, she is called Jenny.
Well, there you have it. You can't go back without a nice gift for Jenny.
Nein, Jenny would not like that.
No, she wouldn't. Luckily, Lizzie's Curio Shop is just down the street. All the souvenirs you could imagine. Just tell her Lightning sent you.
Danke schön, Lightning.
Anytime. Be sure to ask for the full tour. Oh, and about Stanley. And about how things are different now than they were in the old days.
Sending him to see Lizzie, huh?
Yep.
That'll keep him busy.
Yep.
That is very much contradictory, to be completely honest. But yeah, overall I would say that is my exact contradiction towards what exactly Otto is going to be doing before we get on with the stadium race. Anyways, if there aren't any more cutscenes, and I don't think there are, hopefully... Okay, there are no more cutscenes, and next up we shall be doing our first stadium race next time. And so, stay tuned for more of the Meta National Championship.